Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Violet, and and I don't know what to say. I have actually technically already posted a new Booktuber Tag video, and I had started posting on this channel a little bit. I didn't like it, so I decided to start over, and so this is me starting over with a new Booktuber Tag. I know that there are questions for this. I didn't grab them in my tablet instead, so we're just gonna wing it. So my name is Violet, and I love to read. I feel like this is like one of those like moments where you like stand in front of the classroom and you're supposed to tell like a little bit about yourself, and you're like, there ain't nothing interesting about me at all. So when I was little, I loved nonfiction books. Specifically animal fact books. Like, that is all I wanted to read. I had like this like little roller basket, and I would go to the library and I would fill it up, and then I would take it home, and I would probably read most, if not all, of these books because I just loved animal books. Like, dude, that was the greatest thing. I remember reading maybe like a couple of dolphin books, as long as it had animals in it, pretty much, that were fiction. I didn't remember really liking them. I think I read one Judy Blume book or something, but it didn't like grip me. It actually wasn't until I think middle school, going into high school, that I like really started to read. And I want to thank The Giver. The Giver is the book that pretty much pulled me into the fiction world. Loved The Giver. Amazing book. I wish I had it. Like, I don't think I have a copy of The Giver. I kind of just thought of that. And then all around the same time, I'm pretty sure, I don't remember the dates, but anyways, that's when like Twilight was coming out, or the Twilight movie was coming out, and Aragon. So The Giver, Twilight, and Aragon. Yeah, that's what got me into, reading fiction and just wanting to read all these books. Oh gosh, I'm trying to remember some of the other questions. What am I wanting to do with this channel? So nothing in particular. I just really just wanted to talk about books. I just want to talk about books. I mean, that's why I'm here. You won't see a lot of hyped books on here. I am a really, really big fan of indie authors. My Kindle is just so full of books. You just never know what you'll discover, I guess. I've found some pretty good books this way, just randomly scrolling. Like, some of my favorite series now are books that I just stumbled across because they were like 99¢ or whatever, and I was like, it looks interesting, why not? And then that turns into me buying physical copies, because that's kind of like where I want to end up going, where I only buy physical copies of the books that I'm like, really, like, I've already read and I just love, like, really, really love. That's kind of like my goal eventually. So I guess I can show you guys my bookshelf. I'll show you these two shelves. So my very, very top shelf is like main big bulk series. So it's got like Aragon's up there, the Percy Jackson series is up there. I actually just recently rebought the Twilight series because I read Midnight Sun, so I'm gonna get those up there at some point. And then my next shelf, so the one right above this one, is actually books that I didn't really like, that I have physical copies of, that I've read, that I plan on selling, and getting through that way. And we'll skip these two, and my bottom shelf is mostly nonfiction, devotional, self-help. My comic books are down here. I don't have too many comic books, just like a nice little stack about that big. That's pretty much it for these shelves. And then, okay, so we'll do this one. So this whole shelf here, you can see it's like a couple layers deep. This is everything I own physically that I haven't read. So it's just kind of like my visual or my physical TBR. This is my physical TBR, all of this. That's what I'm working on. Yeah. And then this shelf here is books that I have read, and that I liked. I say that loosely. Some I liked, some I love, so it's a mix. But that's what that one looks like. And then this stack here is books that I'm currently reading. And, yeah. I don't really know what else to say. Other than I'm so excited to talk about books. You know what? I'll go ahead and take this opportunity to announce my 2021 reading goal, which is 1,000 books. A little ambitious, I know. Do I think I'm gonna complete it? No, definitely not. But it's kind of always been a dream of mine to read 1,000 books in a year. I just think that would be so cool. And I want to be able to do it. Not that it matters how many books you read in a year. If you read one, that's awesome. And that's one whole book, you know? Like, you gotta sit down and you gotta make time for books. Like, sometimes it's hard sometimes to make time for books. My other goal, not necessarily for this year, but just in general, I would love to get to a point where I don't have a TBR. To a point, I just kind of sometimes want to be one of those people that literally has no books available to read, and I've got to go, you know, I wonder what I'm going to read next. But not wonder what I'm going to read next because I have over 1,000 books on my TBR, but wonder what I'm going to read next, as in, well, I read everything I own. Well, now what? So I'm hoping we're going to see this shelf just sort of like, just get empty. I want it empty. And then my poor Kindle has, oh gosh, my poor Kindle probably has like 800 books on it. I can't think of anything else. It's just a fun little introductory video. And I'm just gonna start posting some bookish videos. And you guys will have to let me know, are there any sort of videos that y'all just like really like to watch that you'd like to see on this channel? Let me know. And I'll look into it and see if it's something that fits me and something that I want to do. And that's pretty much it. I don't know if I'll ever do like official reviews, but book chatter might be what I call it. But yes, that is all I have for you for now. And look forward to future videos. I'm excited to get started with this. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And do you have any 2021 reading goals? All right, you guys. Well, until next time. Bye.